Go.
Welcome, welcome. All right, make sure today we do have upper body day. It is with dumbbells, so you are gonna need at least one dumbbell for today's workout. So go ahead and grab that. Yeah.
If you got a kettlebell, the kettlebell's gonna work too.
True that.
But it is a rare kind of being selfish. It is kind of a equipment necessary workout. We did lend out a bunch of our weights to our members, so it's a good workout for them to take advantage of and use. I grabbed 2 sets. Obviously, I'm fortunate to be here with extra weights here, so I'm going to try some heavier weights, and then once I can't do those anymore, I'll drop down. So if you have that luxury at home, you can do that. You can do all of this with 1 weight or with 2. We'll show both ways.
Danielle Wilkie in the house, Marianne, ready to go. Vanessa, Dustin. How you guys doing today?
We're struggling, I'm sorry. We're going to try our best to put on a happy face and smile. It's a struggle today. How many we got?
We got 8. Summer, how's it going? We got 8 people in the house. Summer, you can always add some pull-ups in there today too for the upper body day. She's at like right in her kitchen.
A pull bar in your kitchen?
It's pretty dang close to her kitchen.
You have to like kick a football first and get to it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Tamara in the house.
She gets reception out there, huh?
Sarah Mishka.
Internet? Tamara, you come back and get your weight.
Yes. Dang it.
Alright, let's get warmed up. I like to start with that thoracic spine rotation, get your back loosened up and your shoulders, all fours. I'm going to take my right arm, I'm going to thread it through, I'm going to get my shoulder and my ear to the floor, and I'm going to rotate it up.
Rich in the house. Summer says she takes a bite, does a pull-up. That's pretty good. Oh yeah. I'll try.
Alright, switch sides. Alright, go ahead and lay down on your stomach. Head your arms straight out to the side. Do some scorpions. Try and touch that hand with your foot. Open up that arm to really get a stretch in your chest if you want it. Switch to the other side.
Playing Justin Bieber radio since we agreed yesterday that Justin Bieber's a thing. He is
Alright, while we're down here, couple push-ups to my knees. Get warmed up. Try and squeeze those glutes. Alright, pause at the bottom, roll over. We're going to get that back activated. Those back wings that we've done before. So start with your arms straight up. You're going to drive your elbows into the ground to lift your chest up. Do 5 of those. Fire up to those back muscles. Try and relax that neck as much as you can. Alright. And then let's do some shoulders. Big arm circles. Reverse that circle.
telling you, Justin Bieber started out as a young little kid and then came on hot with
Kicking press. Shrug it up, elbows high and wide.
music and style.
Press.
He's got it all going
A few
on.
more times. One last one. All right, anything you need to do, you continue doing it while we're explaining this workout. thing, I'm going to show it with two versions. One if you have two dumbbells, one version if you have one dumbbell. Alright, so we're going to circuit through this. We're going to do 3 sets of this whole thing. We're going to start off with an Arnold press. That Arnold press is starting with those hands out in front. And we're going to, so we're out here, and as we rotate those elbows out, we're finishing this overhead press position, coming back to the front. So that's where we start and where we stop from. So with 2 dumbbells, well really, so with 2 dumbbells, we're going right here, trying to keep those elbows high the entire time so we don't want to be down here. Get those shoulders engaged, rotate out, finish with that press. Back and forth. If you need to, and you only have 1 dumbbell, you're just going to rotate. You'll do 10 this way, and then switch to 10 on the other side. And then we have, from the floor, we're going to do a 1.5 press, kind of like what we did with squats the other day. So we're going to be in this hip bridge position. So get those heels in, drag those heels in, get those hamstrings engaged, drive through. So you're starting here, you're going to go halfway up, down, all the way up. So that's 1, back down. So halfway up, down, all the way up, back down. That's 2. If you just have 1, you're just going to go single side on that, okay? It's actually going to challenge your core a little bit more.
Guys, if you struggle to keep that hip bridge, you can always drop that hip bridge down and just do a regular floor press as well.
Then you're going to have a curl press. So if you want to, it's your choice which head of the bicep you want to hit. If you're going to be in this position, this neutral grip position, it's going to hit that long head. If you rotate those thumbs out, you're going to hit the short head a little bit more with that bicep. So it's whatever you're comfortable with. If you have tendinitis in those elbows, I would stay in the neutral grip position. So you can curl it up, drive those shoulders up, or those elbows up, finish off with that press. Back down to that curl. So curl, rotate, press. Nice fluid motions there. Again, if you have 1 kettlebell or dumbbell, do one side, then do the other side. Then you have skull crushers, so we're going to go to the ground. You can do this with 1 or 2, depending on the weight of your kettlebell or dumbbell. I'm going to show both. So, as you're starting, start with your palms right over those shoulders, and then move them back just a little bit. So this is our home position, okay? So we want constant tension on those lats and triceps. We're going to drop those biceps, or the dumbbells by our ears, and then raise them straight back up. So it's going to look right here. If you need to, go a little bit lighter. You're going to hold your dumbbell or kettlebell like this. Remember, start here, and then inch back. This is where you're starting, okay? Drop that down, keeping those elbows pointed forward. Try not to let them flare out to the side like that, okay? Always keep those elbows pointed up. Then we're going to be up top. We're going to get some back stuff in. We got some wide rows. So on that, soft knee, drive those hips back, okay? And when someone were laying on the floor, I want them to be able to read what your shirt says. So soft knee, drive your hips back, nice flat back, wide rows. So elbows are really pulling out to the side. I'm trying not to kip up with my chest. You notice like this kip with your chest, you're going a little bit too heavy there, okay? So right here, nice and smooth. Last thing that we have is a renegade row. So with weights, I'm going to show you 2 ways to do this, with weights and without weights. So get a wide, stable base, like pretty much make a Y with those legs. Pulling hard, so you're maintaining a plank while you're doing a single arm row. As I'm pulling with this arm, I'm trying to push this hip into the ground, so I'm not opening up this way, okay? If adding weights in is a little too much for you right now, you're in this plank position, back and forth, right here, okay? You just have one weight, you're going to do 10 on your left, switch it, 10 on your right.
You can also drop to your knees for that movement as well.
All right, that counts as 1 set for me.
Nah. I'm going to grab a kettlebell for you to show them some of these kettlebell movements as well if they have kettlebells. Oops. Let's get you guys set here. We're gonna start out with that Arnold press. All right, palms facing towards your face, and then we're rotating those palms forward as you press up. All right, we got 10.
All right, keep those elbows nice and high. Try and challenge yourself the entire time. Squeeze those abs. I didn't even mention abs during that explanation. Keep that core engaged. Be active with those feet the entire time. Try and finish with those arms on the outside of your ears. Try not to finish like this, okay? Finish here. All right, once you get done with your 10, set those weights down, take a break. Let the blood come back to your arms. Our next movement is going to be that 1.5 press from the floor. With a kettlebell, what that movement looks like, you hold it here with that grip. Fingers and grip face towards you, rotating out, back and forth, right here. Same thing with your floor press. If you're going to do a kettlebell floor press, you're going to get down there. Your grip is right here, okay? So your thumb is facing in towards you, dropping that elbow in, halfway up, all the way up. So that's what it's going to look like for kettlebells. All right. Are we ready?
Let's do it.
It's going to be challenging. Halfway up, down, all the way up, all the way down, halfway. 2. Sorry, down, 3.
I got you. You just keep going. I'll tell you when you're done. Guys, again, if that hip bridge is hard to hold, go ahead, just drop it down. Still using your core. Tension in the chest.
9, 10.
That was only 8. Just kidding, I'm just kidding. It was 10, it was 10, it was 10.
All right.
We were talking about...
Being in that position with your chest is going to hit like the bottom side of your pecs a little bit. It's also just really getting the rest of your body involved in that. Felt my hamstrings, my glutes, my abs were engaged there too.
We're gonna give everybody good rest periods here just because some people are working with one weight. And again, it is strength training, so you wanna give yourself time to recover. We talked about it a little bit yesterday, right? If you're using heavier weights, you're doing strength training, you should give yourself time to recover so that you can give that all effort in each movement. All right, next one coming up is the curl to press. Yeah, we were talking about it yesterday at the park. Like, we don't have anybody to pick on during workouts. I can only pick on Andrew. All right, so remember you can keep that neutral position as you curl up, and then as you're pressing overhead, you're rotating those palms forward, kind of like that Arnold press. Andrew's going heavy today.
Get some aggression. 3 more. Try and control it down too. Don't let those weights just drop. Nice and slow on that last one. Oh yeah. Skull crushers.
Guys, the other thing, let's talk about this really quick. Locking that rib cage down on the press. So I'm gonna show. Okay. Yeah, there you go. So that side view, this is what we see a lot of people start to do when they're pressing overhead. You can see Andrew's arching back. So we talk about tucking your rib cage down towards your hips. So we're essentially keeping a neutral pelvis is really what we're trying to do. And so we're engaging that core when we're pressing overhead rather than engaging the low back.
All right, our next movement is skull crushers.
All right, down to the ground.
It's such a savage name, skull crusher.
Yeah, it is kind
It's
of.
like a transformer.
Hey, you want to show the kettlebell movement as well?
So you're gonna hold it by the handles. Like this, right here. That's what you're doing. I would have done this workout with with the kettlebells. I got my watch on. I don't know. All right. Skull crushers. Arms straight up, bring back just a little bit. Maintain that neutral grip. 2 ears, all the way up. There's 1, 2. Squeeze those abs.
You guys can see Andrew's elbows are standing right in line with his shoulders as he's doing this. So if that elbow is flaring out, try and keep it in.
2 more. Woo! Love those.
That's gonna get your tricep. All right, we got wide row coming up.
I'm gonna give people at home, if they have 1 dumbbell and 1 kettlebell, I'm gonna give them a chance. Keep on working. I don't want to rush anybody. I watched Joker last night.
Oh yeah? That's not an uplifting movie.
It wasn't.
No. It's insane. Yo.
I thought it got good reviews.
It does.
It was like rewatching One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
I don't know, but I don't think I would have chose that last night.
I don't know. I feel dumb now. It's like me saying like I watched Jaws and you're like terrified of sharks.
Yeah, that's a pretty good analogy.
Like the movie's about sharks. The movie's about a mentally ill dude. I felt sad.
Yeah.
It's hard.
And it was, like I said, it wasn't a good day to do that.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. And I tried to go deep. I tried to go comedy. I'm like, no, it's not funny. Flat back, okay. Don't raise up here. Don't be doing it here. You're just gonna hit those traps. You're gonna feel some straining. Flat back. Then lift it up. Is this good?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. See how I drive my hips back? Soft knees, wide elbows. Trying to pull these dumbbells apart. Elbows are not going by my ribs. Okay, we have 1. Use a chair, use a bench, be in a staggered stance. Pulling out hard to the side, okay? We're avoiding this right here. By going narrow, that's hitting our lat. We're trying to hit some rear delt muscles.
All right, next one's gonna be the renegade row. She's gonna be down on the floor. Little sis, what's happening, girl?
Again, like Megan said, if you need to keep your form, drop to your knees, make sure your butt's not up in the air, and bring your belly button all the way through. Give yourself a wide stance. Those feet, stable hips, 10 each.
Danielle, I know that you can do this workout because I know that you're over at Mom's house, and I went and bought kettlebells specifically to be able to lift when I go to Florida. So go grab those kettlebells out of the back closet, dust them off, and do this workout with us.
One more. Yeah.
Guys, if you are new to this movement, doing 1 at a time is gonna be...
If you're new, I would be right here on my knees, 1 row, right there. We're even just taking away the weights and just focusing on those abs. What I said.
No, I'm laughing because my sister just called me a lunatic, which I love. I told her, because when I was down in Florida, I didn't have any weights, so I went on Craigslist and I found some kettlebells to use, and they're pretty heavy. She says, "You're a lunatic. Those things are heavy as heck." Oh man.
All right. Set number 2, back up at the top, Arnold press.
Danielle, they're not 65 pounds. Okay, maybe.
Elbows high. Three more. Yeah, it's time at home to finish with those, recover a little bit. Next up, a 1.5 pull in the bridge, floor press. Oh yeah,
Feeling the pump?
that's good. That's nice.
Maybe I should have done this workout. I'm about to squat real heavy after this though. Real heavy. I haven't squatted real heavy in a while, but I'm gonna go ham. I'm gonna go back at it like I've been squatting this whole time.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Those elbows, I haven't hit on that. Let's try to not have our elbows way out here. Tuck them in about 45 if you can. Halfway up, down, all the way up. That's one. These 1.5s, this is a really good option to do if you've been obviously stuck at home or you're at a hotel and you have only lightweight options. It's going to put a ton of tension, time under tension on those muscles. So really anything, you can do bicep curls, squats, deadlifts, any lift that you can normally do it with 1.5 if you only have light weights available. I think that was 20.
Guys, that is the other thing. Andrew just kind of hit on it without knowing he was hitting on it. But if you want to increase your reps, go ahead and do that. Ideally, you're using something a little heavier, but we realize that a lot of times we're limited with what we have at home. But you can increase your reps to increase your intensity, your time under tension. You get muscle growth with that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, next up we got curl to press.
Andrew Ollendorf in the house. I think you just announced the gender of your baby. Congrats. That's exciting. Boy, I believe. One boy, one girl.
I'm going to try wide grip the entire time. There's one. Control it and set it down from that press. Don't let them just drop.
So again, Andrew's adding intensity with time under tension, doing what we call a negative, going nice and slow on the way down. You can even go slower. Try slower, Andrew. Oh yeah. The other trick and technique too is called a drop set. So let's say he's using 35s here, I believe is what he has. I mean, those are 55s, right? Okay, so.
And then you drop those and you go right back to like the low. Next lowest set.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Andrew covered that one for us. Yeah, those are 55s, right? 60s?
Yeah.
60s?
75.
That's what I thought. 75. 75s, and then those other ones are.
I've taken 90, but Jake took them home.
Oh yeah, got it. Thanks, Jake. He was gonna use 90s, but since you took it.
All right, next up, the skull crusher.
You're such a dork. Oh.
I think that was a monster truck. Like a monster truck
You would know.
I would. I took my kids there.
I was talking about this yesterday at the
There's
park
two
workout.
cultures there. Sorry. Two cultures at a monster truck rally. Families and people without kids.
Yeah, those are special cultures there at monster truck rallies, anyways. No, I was talking about it yesterday. How you're so much better behind the camera because you retain information that people like. How do you even retain it? Like, how do you know about octopuses being able to drop a leg?
Read a book, Megan.
You mentioned that the other day. I don't have time to read a book, Andrew.
Woo! Yeah! Oh, that last line doesn't work. Alright, next up is wide rows. Alright, at home, are you guys doing a good job keeping your back flat? Make sure we're not like raising that chest up with that row. Here we go. Soft knee. Drag those hips back. Pulling those elbows back behind us.
That's, I was gonna say Randy Savage, right? You know who does a really, really good Randy Savage? You're gonna be surprised by this one. Colin Marsh. Real good. You gotta get him to do it next time you see him. He may or may not pull it out.
Alright, next up we got Renegade Row. Whoa. Only 20 this time. Alright, here we go. Wide base. Press those hips to the floor. Don't let them rock back and forth. Think about having that glass of water on your waist. Control that weight down to the ground. Don't let it drop. Oh, I lost count.
Oh yeah, Vanessa, you've seen the Savage and press him. Yeah, she's seen it. She said it's amazing. It is amazing. It's very unexpected.
I'm gonna post my cousin's Chewbacca voice that he can do. Chewbacca, like from Star Wars.
Yeah. Is there another Chewbacca?
I just wasn't sure, like.
You, I know. I don't really know very much. I know. Okay, fair enough. Fair.
So, like, his wife just sent out, like, my mom's side of the family, she sent out everybody a message, like, hey, I'm just gonna do, like, a video collage for birthdays for Eric. So we all recorded, singing happy birthday. And usually, everyone ended them with some sort of Chewbacca thing. So Eric replied back to everybody with like a thank you message. He's like, I'm gonna leave you guys off with this. And it's like 15-second Chewbacca just going ham. He's so good at it. And he's about the size of Chewbacca. I think he's 6'9". And like the beard of a Wookiee.
Wow.
Yeah. Where's my story?
Wookiees. That's Land Before Time. Is that what that movie's from? That character?
Alright, round 3. Arnold
Lord of the
Schwarzenegger.
Rings. My bad.
Alright. Squeeze those abs. Squeeze your glutes. Elbows high the entire time. Two more. 10. Woo! Good stuff.
round 3.
Moving right side along. All right. Let's get after it. Get those weights ready. Remember on that floor press, get those handies engaged too. So then you can say you did leg day today. Pull those heels. You're pulling the floor towards you, okay?
I think my legs still feel it a little bit from
Halfway up, down,
Tuesday.
all the way up. There's one. 7, 8, 9, 10. One more, just for fun. Slow it down, slow. Oh, feel the muscle fibers tearing. All right, next up we got curl press. Little bicep action, little shoulder action. All right, here we go. Neutral grip this time, the entire time. There's one. Be in control of those weights the entire time. There's 2.
You gonna do a drop set on this one? You're going the whole way, huh? Okay.
That's one. I couldn't help you out. Oh, I haven't felt that kind of failure in a long time.
Yeah, I was pushing pretty good there, and then you're done. You're done.
It wasn't gonna go. All right, let's finish. Finish off those triceps.
Make sure you wash your elbows. Sanitize those.
Oh yeah. You know.
Back to the floor.
All right. Last set of skull crushers. I need just one more second. Get that blood back in my arms. All right, let's do this. Three more. Yeah. All right, last set of wide rows coming up. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go one more slow. 11. Last one coming up, renegade rows. All right, let's just get to it. It's not even think about it. Let's just do it. You ready?
I like your style today, Andrew.
Set. Go. Halfway. Oh, Smoke City.
Feel good?
Population mean.
Anything else you need to hit for upper body today?
I
Can't.
can't shampoo my hair. Hey, thanks for joining in. Let us know how you guys liked that, having Tuesday, Thursday with weights like that. We had asked you a couple weeks ago on surveys, you're asking for some more weighted workouts, stuff like that. So if you like it, we'll do it. We'll do more. Thanks for joining in. Catch you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.